what's up everyone? I'm CoralFish. Today is November 9th, 2011, and this is another little nug of news, or a news nug if you will. I'm smoking some train wreck, and I hope you guys already have a bowl packed. Let's get smoking before we get into the story, which is a little bit different for this episode, because it's actually going to feature some live footage outdoors. I went to Sacramento earlier today to attend the statewide rally for cannabis rights and kind of for state sovereignty, to get the federal government out of our medicine cabinet and to just let doctors recommend cannabis in California like they have been doing for 15 years now. I don't attend very many rallies really, it's just something I have recently been trying to get more involved in. It was really easy to find out information about this particular rally, and there's actually a carpool leaving from a nearby BART station. So I just walked to BART, took a little 10-minute train ride, waited for a little while because the first bus broke down, so we had to wait for the second bus. But thankfully, Berkeley Patients Group put together this carpool with Americans for Safe Access, who I think had a big part with this rally. While we were waiting for the second bus to arrive, it took about 40 minutes at the Ashby BART in Berkeley, so we kind of assembled a makeshift, spontaneous protest in Berkeley, and some of us got our signs together, and we got a good number of honks just hanging out on the street by the BART station waiting for the bus. It was kind of fun.
They said you stay in the house.
That's good stuff. Parents love it.
This is that train wreck that I'm smoking, and I'm about ready to pack another bowl. And I definitely want you guys to enjoy some of the speakers that I was able to hear while I was at the little rally today in Sacramento. Unfortunately, I didn't get to catch everyone on camera or even get to hear everyone's name really clearly, so I am sorry about that, but I hope you enjoy the words that I did get.
It means we have to go meet with our state legislators and help guide them, and not just be upset when they don't understand what it is we want. We've got to tell them. So how many people here are going to go home and call their state legislators?
The federal war on medical marijuana is bankrupt. It is time. It is far past time, after 15 years, for the federal government to recognize the people's right to medicine. Thank you.
Without further ado, Mr. Steve D'Angelo, Director of Harborside Health Center.
16 years ago, the voters of California passed Proposition 215, and our community started its long march out of the shadows and into the light. We relied on democracy and the rule of law and the support of our fellow citizens. And with extraordinary courage, the first pioneers of this movement shed the protection of anonymity, took off the cloak of secrecy, stepped out of their comfort zone, and showed the whole world the true meaning of compassion.
Yes, we did.
At great risk to themselves and to their families, people like Dennis Perrone and Molly Fry and Valerie Corral and patients like Elvie Musica made it possible for the first time in modern history for medical cannabis patients to get their medicine, to get access to the medicine that they need safely and affordably in an environment of care and respect and kindness. It was not easy then. It's not easy now. It's never been easy. It's never been easy. Ever since we passed Prop 215, we've been threatened, and we've been slandered, and we've been raided and prosecuted, and in too many cases thrown into the darkness of prison. And I'm here to tell the world today, we will persevere through the Obama administration. We will persevere. We will persevere. We will persevere with the same determination, with the same compassion, and with the same courage that's gotten us this far. But one thing is certain, and one thing is sure, we have come too far and sacrificed too much to go backwards now. 16 years ago, we began our long march. We shed off anonymity and secrecy, and we put compassion into action. We stepped out of the shadows. We stepped into the light. We have tasted freedom. We have earned our freedom, and we're not going back. We're never going back. We're never going back into the shadows again. We have stepped into the light, and in the light we shall remain.
A 77-year-old aunt who's a quadriplegic in a wheelchair can't grow her own medicine. That's right. What the hell is wrong with you? Huh? What kind of an idiot forces people out of their bank accounts so they can purposely file money laundering cases against them? Huh? What the hell? Are we gonna fight back? Hell yeah, we're gonna fight back. Everybody here, reach across to the person that you're standing next to, look them in the eyes, shake them in the hand, and tell them, I agree. Huh? Do we agree? Get to know each other here. Get to know the people on this stage. Get to know the legislators. Get to know your legislator. 1983 is for me. Huh? Get it together up there. Even the president said he didn't know what the hell you people were doing. He didn't want anything to do with it, and neither do we. We've got some work to do, okay? When it comes to this is what the initiative process is for. We're here. I love you all. We're going to do whatever we have to do, and thank you very much for showing up today.
Thank you. I've got another bowl ready to go. And I personally also want to thank Ngaio Bellum because his tweet was actually how I heard about this original protest. And him and I had talked about the last protest. There wasn't a carpool, and it was really frustrating. So I don't know if he had anything to do with organizing a carpool for this one or being another voice that wanted it. But just special thanks, Ngaio, for making sure that everyone knows what's going on all across the state and making it really easy for everyone to get involved. Bong hits for you. I also had the opportunity to meet someone named Clint Werner, who Ngaio has actually introduced me to on Facebook, but I hadn't met in person yet. And he is the author of Marijuana, Gateway to Health. I haven't read the book yet, but just from flipping through it, I think it's going to be on a topic I'm probably going to enjoy. And it was a real pleasure to meet him. He came up and introduced himself to me. Last time we had talked about going to the protest together, but it just didn't work out. It was really nice to get a chance to meet Clint. And thanks for signing the book. It's always nice to have one signed by the author. The overall feel of the protest was just enthusiastic and friendly. Like, we're just trying to make a difference, and if this is one way we can do it by raising some awareness, then that's how we're going to do it today. I liked the little marches that we had around the block and the smiles on everyone's faces. It was just overall a good time, and I'm happy to be able to share some of it with you. I wish I could be filming more, but I was heavily medicated and also experiencing it for myself. You know what I mean?
We're patients, not criminals. 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 Not criminals.
We're patients, not criminals.
We're patients.
Not criminals. We're patients, not criminals. We're patients, not criminals. We're patients, not criminals.
Well, I am here to rally in favor of medical cannabis freedom and the freedom of the states to do what they decide they want to do.
Thank you. Awesome. And you brought your plants here with your recommendation to keep safe, which technically we're on federal land, but fuck it, here we are. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Occupy the federal land.
Yeah.
Are those tattoos or real?
They're tattoos.
Oh, right on.
Thank you. Is it okay okay to ask you guys how you feel about just working today, watching us protest? You're not happy to go to work, protect civil rights?
We're just here, that's it.
No? I would think you're proud to serve your country, proud to do your job, protect people like us that get to speak our mind. Maybe there will come a day when I'll have a NUG team and I can experience it with all of you and not be holding the camera at the same time. But for this particular rally, it just really didn't work out like that. But thank you all for giving me an avenue to share my experiences with, and I have a lot of fun doing this. So I'll see you soon for another episode of NUG. Stay high, stay informed, stay passionate. Bye, you guys.